God, it's such a beautiful day out here. Why can't we just have this all year long? What's up, Dante? What's up, D'Amico? Guys, give me a thumbs up. Make sure you can hear me okay. First time trying to use these iPhone headphones. So if you're on there, give me a thumbs up and that you can hear me okay. Won't keep you long. See if I can get a couple more people to join, and then I'll get started. Before I be late picking up the wife. And that's a no-no. Dante, can you hear me okay? So, Michael? Can everybody hear me okay? What's up, Don? So I'm just going to do it without the mic because I don't think people can hear me. If you can hear me okay, give me a thumbs up now. Hey, Kathy, that's Teresa. If y'all can hear me, please give me a thumbs up. Thank you. Was I good with the mic? The headphones plugged in, Kathy? All right, let me go and get started. I just do it without the headphones. I'm gonna try my best to do this just holding the phone myself. I usually don't try to do that because my shakiness be all over the place and probably get y'all, most of y'all, a headache or have you throwing up. But I want to touch bases on something that a lot of people I know is going through it. Myself is going through it, and it's anxiety. I'm gonna do a 3-part series on how I've been trying to deal with it on my side, and I believe it's working. We're trying to. I'm just gonna touch the first step today. This is something I'm learning on my journey. The first step today is talking about intake. Now, what do I mean by intake? Intake is what you feeding yourself. Your thoughts, your thinking, stuff that's on your mind, something that you keeping you up at night, where you can't sleep or making you have anxiety so bad, where you're having chest pains or tightness of chest and you can't breathe. Your intake, which I think is one of the most important things that we're going through, especially nowadays, because you can get intake, you can get negative news from anywhere now. It used to be just over the phone or cordless phone or wired phone. Now it's everywhere. Everywhere you turn around, there's always something. So your intake, and what I mean by that, let me put it like this. So everybody knows I try to work out and everything like that. So how I had to look at it, for me to get to where I'm at now, which I'm still not satisfied with my size and weight, if I always put in 0 calories, 0 protein, I would never get to where I'm at right now. And so my protein and calories is the same thing as God. So if I'm full with everything inside my head, inside my mind, when's that gonna give room to God to come into my life or keep my faith strong? It won't be no room, because I can't take anything else, because I've been taking in so much crap and negative stuff that I'm letting it bother me. So I had to change my intake. And when it comes to intake, it's a lot. It's a lot going on. With your intake, you have to be able to take that and feed your faith. You understand what I'm saying? And your faith is where your strength is. And that's inside of you. So if I keep having all this bad intake, I'm not going to have no room for God. Let me give you a prime example. Just yesterday, I had so much anxiety during the day to the point where it was almost to the point of depression, that I got blessed with a phone call from Heart of America Association saying they want to use me as their advocate, put me through training that's going to benefit me and also benefit other people that's going through some of the same stuff I'm going through. And that news was such blessings. You know, I didn't even share that with my wife or my family because I had so much negative stuff on my mind. I didn't tell my wife till she's about ready to go to bed. She was the first person I text or call, her and my mom, first person I text or call when I get information about that. That was truly a blessing to me. But I had so much negative stuff. Sometimes it's not even negative. There's some stuff that we just worried about. But we can't do that. You're not letting God do his work. How are we going to receive our blessings if there's no room for them? I should have been pastor. I didn't even say nothing on Facebook about that. I had too much intake, too much negative fuel intake inside me. So, and of course she got upset with me. My wife got upset with me because I didn't tell her. She knew something was wrong with me when I didn't tell her. My mom, I'm probably about to get a phone call or text from my mom right now because I didn't tell her either, or my dad. Because I had too much stuff that's going through my head that was negative. I didn't have no room for that intake of that blessing. So that has to change. With me, personally, yes, it has to change. But everybody that knows my story, I'm still, and it's hard. And my mom just sent me the angry emoji, so I might be in trouble when I get off here. But it's part of the intake. The first process is dealing with anxiety. It's the intake. I can't keep letting this negative stuff inside me. And it's hard. And trust me, I know it's hard. Everybody that grew up with me, that knows me, and I know a lot of people, just know how I can take anything personal. And I always look out for my friends, families, everybody. But sometimes you got to step back. You got to start worrying about yourself. So the first step is that intake. And when you take that intake, that's going to help you. I've been using this for the past couple of weeks. That intake is going to help you water your seed. And that seed is your faith. To water that seed with the right stuff, has to be the right stuff that you watering with. And that's part of your intake. So you have to believe, a gardener has to believe that seed's going to grow underneath that ground. He has to have faith that seed's going to grow, but he has to water it with the right stuff and the right time. And that's the same thing with faith. You have to be able to water your intake, water your seed with the right stuff. And trust me, I'm nowhere near perfect, and I'm sharing this with everybody because this is what I'm going through. This is what I'm going through, and I know I have a couple followers, a few followers that I hope that I inspire and stuff like that. So I have to keep it real. My days are not perfect. No, they're not, and they probably will never ever be perfect. Every different level, there's a new devil. There's a new devil. On every different level is a new devil. And you have to believe that. You have to believe it's the devil if you believe in God. But how strong we be, and with that intake and stuff, it's going to have to work. So your intake level has to get up. You got to let go of some of that negative stuff that's holding you down. Burn those bridges that you keep going down. It's ending up to a dead road. And dead end. And I posted something yesterday about priorities. Yeah, I said something about making an app so I can put Facebook in, my email in, Snapchat, Instagram, all that stuff in. Because I was waking up first thing in the morning. If I want to check my bank account, make sure I wasn't negative, I was checking my Facebook, see how many likes I had on something. Or Snapchat, see if I got any Snapchats. That's not setting my priorities right. That's not setting it right at all. First thing I should be doing is reading my Bible. Cause I'm feeding my intake. I had to start feeding my intake. So I started today. I set a reminder every morning at 6 a.m. to wake me up to make sure I'm reading part of my Bible. So I don't keep y'all on here long. I just want to share this first part of getting through anxiety that's working for me, and I want to share with you guys. The first step is your intake. We have to work on that. We have to work on, I mean, sometimes you got to work on it by yourself, yes. And certain people that could be in your life, and I hate to say this, some of them could be close friends or family that's bringing down your faith or bring you down with the vision you have. I ain't saying you got to stop being friends with them, but you have to start thinking about that type of stuff. Intake. So remember, intake is very, very important. You have to look at your intake and check it. You can't fill your faith or your strength with negative stuff and have no room for God to send his blessings or for you to take advantage of those blessings. I truly, truly believe that. Before I get off here, I want to give 100% to all the breast cancers or the people that's going through it. You are true, strong warriors. Keep the fight. And everybody else, I'm out. Heart Warriors out. Please share this video. Any questions or want to just conversate, just hit me up. Thank you, everybody.